Hey everyone, Mason here. So I don't really make videos, I just enjoy the content for PoE, but saw some tech with making minions teleport to you, like Convocation from PoE1. And I'm sure every single minion player knows the biggest issue with minions right now is they get stuck on the fucking walls, and like they just don't go through them because there's too many of them. So I'll show an example using Leap Slam. When I click Leap Slam, my minions despawn, and then when I click my Raised Shield, which is on my first weapon set, I can respawn the minions quickly. So if I do it quickly, it would look something like this. And this can kind of help with moving the minions around to make sure they don't get stuck behind or get stuck in terrain and shit. But the main thing I noticed with these is that it doesn't seem to actually work if your minions are in combat. If they're in combat, when you swap weapons, they actually die and it starts the respawn timer. But if they're not in combat, if you're just traversing the map, then you can use some tech like this to make this work. It also works with other skills too. So I've set it up for the shield charge as well. You can see that it always works, but it requires me to press my raised shield as soon as I come out of the shield charge to get the minions to come back. So you can see if I don't press raised shield, they don't come back. As soon as I tap my mouse coin, they come back. So that also works. And the other tech I saw was using Shockwave Totem. Sorry, not Shockwave Totem. Shockwave Totem I did try, but it's a bit more clunky. Resonating Shield is a lot better because you can tap right click and left click really quick to kind of move the minions with you. And they also do take damage in this animation where they come in at the ground, and they also can't attack. So there is a bit of, they can die if they're really squishy. So in terms of the way I built it, I'm taking a lot of the tanky nodes, and they are they have a capped resist basically. You can see here, 78 in all, 50 in chaos. They're very tanky because I'm just testing Reavers at the moment. To set this up, it's actually pretty easy. You need a weapon swap for a mace. So I was looking at maces and I just went filter by attacks per second, and turns out this mace is the fastest mace in terms of attacks. So for Leap Slam it will be the fastest. And it also has increased attack speed. But it also has minion shit like fucking minion skills, and increases and reductions to minion attack speed also affect you. So it's like this mace seems to be actually basically suited for this tech, since it gives you attack speed and it gives you the minion attack speed bonuses from a tree. For my offhand, I'm just using a shield. This was an old shield I crafted. It's just whatever. You can use it if you want. Don't need a shield if you don't need to. Doesn't really matter. To set this up, when you pick your minions to spawn, you need to make sure that they're set to spawn with the first weapon set. So none for the second one. So that's my Reavers, they're 11 in the first one. My Storm Mages, they're also 1 in the first one, none in the second. And same for my Clerics. And then all you need to do is you need to pick the skill you're using for mobility and just pick it for the second weapon set. So in case Leap Slam, second weapon set. Resonating Shield should also be in the second weapon set. I cannot tap it. Oh, there we go. Yep, also on the second weapon set. And Shield Charge, which is, I think, right here. Also in the second weapon set. So that's basically it. It's pretty straightforward to set up. It also seems to solve the issue that I've been having with minions getting stuck on walls, especially in tight maps. And it's pretty cheap because there's things like 1 Exalt. The fucking mace is really cheap. The other thing I was thinking of trying was some sort of minion scepter swap. Like you have a minion set for single target and then you have a minion set for damage. For clear. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to set that up yet, but there is the weapon set skill tree stuff. So you could spec into tanky nodes for certain minions and then spec into DPS nodes for other ones. So maybe for clear you spec into every clear and shit, and you take like this node here, which I'm not taking because Reavers don't use them. You could take this as well, but I have capped accuracy in melee for my minions, so it doesn't really matter. And then you can kind of swap them over to a more tanky setup for content that you want. But yeah, just a quick video. If there's any questions, just put them in the comments. I probably won't make any videos, it's just going to be a one of a kind. Just because I thought this minion tech was interesting, and it helps these melee minions a lot when I was playing with them, because I was just testing Reavers, since I'm really fucking bored of playing Arsonists and SOS, and I can't see anything on my screen with the Flame Wars. That's all. Thanks for watching.